The journey of artificial intelligence began decades ago, long before the term AI became a household name. In the early days, AI was a concept confined to the realms of science fiction, with visions of intelligent machines portrayed in books and movies. However, the foundation for turning these dreams into reality was being laid in the world of semiconductors. Semiconductors, the building blocks of modern electronics, revolutionized computing in the mid-20th century. The invention of the transistor in 1947 marked the dawn of a new era, enabling the creation of smaller, faster, and more efficient electronic devices. This breakthrough paved the way for the development of integrated circuits, which further miniaturized and enhanced the performance of electronic systems. As computing power grew, so did the aspirations of scientists and researchers. Early AI experiments, like the creation of the first neural networks in the 1950s, demonstrated the potential of machines to mimic human intelligence. However, these early efforts were hampered by limited computational resources and the lack of sophisticated hardware. Fast forward to the 1990s, and a company named NVIDIA was born. Founded by Jensen Huang, Chris Malachowski, and Curtis Preem, NVIDIA initially focused on developing graphics processing units, or GPUs, for the gaming industry. Their goal was to create hardware that could render complex graphics and provide immersive gaming experiences. Little did they know that their innovation would transcend gaming. For over a decade, NVIDIA has dominated AI by repurposing its gaming-designed GPUs into the powerhouses behind modern deep learning. These chips, celebrated for their parallel processing, rapidly handle complex algorithms and massive data sets, which has propelled breakthroughs in AI research. Their efficiency enabled faster training of sophisticated models, making NVIDIA's GPUs indispensable in data centers, research labs, and self-driving cars, and cementing the company as the go-to AI hardware provider. This legacy of computational muscle not only underpinned a once unassailable market position and soaring investor confidence, but also catalyzed widespread innovation. Today, however, new competitors, ranging from AMD and Intel to agile startups, are challenging NVIDIA's supremacy by exploring alternative approaches such as specialized AI chips and quantum computing. These emerging technologies question the belief that increasing computational power alone will drive AI progress, hinting at a future where the industry's landscape becomes more diverse and competitive.
NVIDIA's narrative has always been one of relentless progress through computational power. Bigger, faster GPUs were seen as the key to unlocking the next level of AI. While this approach has yielded undeniable results, it is becoming increasingly clear that it is not the whole story. Simply throwing more transistors at the problem, while effective to a point, has its limitations. The law of diminishing returns is setting in. Each new generation of GPUs offers incremental performance gains at exponentially increasing costs. This approach is becoming unsustainable, both economically and environmentally. Furthermore, focusing solely on computational power overlooks other crucial aspects of AI development. Algorithmic innovation, data efficiency, and model optimization are equally important. These areas have often been overshadowed by the race for raw processing power. However, a growing number of researchers and companies are recognizing the need for a more balanced approach.
One such company is Cerebras Systems. They have taken a radically different approach to AI hardware, focusing on building the largest chip ever created. This wafer-scale processor dwarfs traditional GPUs in size and processing power. It allows for unprecedented levels of parallelism and data throughput, accelerating training times significantly. This innovative approach challenges the industry's reliance on brute force computation. By optimizing data movement and communication within the chip itself, Cerebras has achieved remarkable efficiency gains. Their system can train large language models at speeds previously unimaginable, while consuming significantly less power than traditional GPU-based solutions. The emergence of Cerebras Systems highlights a fundamental shift in the AI hardware landscape. It is no longer enough to simply offer more of the same. Innovation, efficiency, and a deep understanding of the evolving needs of AI workloads are paramount.
Section 4. The Rise of Specialized Silicon. Google, Amazon, and Microsoft enter the fray. Cerebras is not alone in challenging NVIDIA's dominance. The landscape of AI hardware is rapidly evolving, and several tech giants are making significant strides in this domain. Tech giants like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft have also entered the fray, developing their own AI-specific chips. These companies are leveraging their vast resources and technical expertise to create hardware that can handle the demanding requirements of modern AI applications. These companies, with their vast resources and deep understanding of AI workloads, are formidable competitors. Their entry into the AI hardware market is not just a business move, but a strategic effort to gain a competitive edge in the rapidly growing field of artificial intelligence. Google's tensor processing units, or TPUs, designed specifically for machine learning tasks, have already demonstrated impressive performance gains. These TPUs are optimized for both training and inference, making them a versatile tool for AI researchers and developers. Amazon's Trainium and Inferentia chips target both training and inference, offering a compelling alternative to NVIDIA's offerings. These chips are designed to provide high performance and efficiency, catering to the needs of Amazon's vast cloud computing infrastructure. Microsoft, too, is investing heavily in custom silicon for its Azure cloud platform, aiming to power the next generation of AI applications. By developing its own AI chips, Microsoft seeks to optimize performance and reduce costs for its cloud services. This proliferation of AI-specific chips underscores the limitations of general-purpose GPUs for AI workloads. While GPUs have been the workhorse for AI tasks, specialized chips are proving to be more efficient and effective for specific AI operations. Specialized hardware, tailored to the unique demands of deep learning, is proving to be faster, more efficient, and ultimately, more cost-effective. This shift towards custom AI chips is driving innovation and competition in the industry. This trend is forcing NVIDIA to rethink its strategy and adapt to the evolving landscape. As more companies develop their own AI-specific hardware, NVIDIA must innovate to maintain its leadership in the AI hardware market.
Section 5. DeepSeek R1, a moment of truth for NVIDIA's dominance. The arrival of DeepSeek R1, a Chinese-developed large language model, served as a stark wake-up call for NVIDIA. This model, trained on Huawei's Ascend 910B GPUs, achieved remarkable performance despite relying on significantly less computational power than its American counterparts. DeepSeek R1 shattered the notion that raw compute power is the sole determinant of AI progress. It demonstrated the power of algorithmic innovation and efficient hardware. This development sent ripples through the AI community, prompting a re-evaluation of existing paradigms and highlighting the growing capabilities of Chinese tech companies. The success of DeepSeek R1 underscored the importance of a multifaceted approach to AI development. It showed that focusing solely on computational power, while neglecting other crucial aspects, could leave even industry giants vulnerable. This realization has forced a reassessment of strategies across the industry.
Section 6. Geopolitical crosshairs, data sovereignty, and the future of AI hardware. The competition in AI hardware is not merely a technological race, it is intertwined with geopolitical dynamics. The stakes are incredibly high as the nation that leads in AI hardware could potentially dominate various sectors from economic to military. This race is not just about who can create the most advanced AI chips, but also about who can secure the supply chains and intellectual property that underpin these technologies. The United States and China, the two leading AI superpowers, are increasingly wary of each other's technological advancements. This wariness is not unfounded. Both nations have invested billions into AI research and development, and both are keenly aware that falling behind could have severe consequences. The competition extends beyond mere technological prowess. It encompasses economic influence, national security, and even global leadership. This has led to export controls and restrictions on the sale of advanced AI chips, further fueling the global competition. The United States, for instance, has imposed bans on high-end NVIDIA chips to certain foreign countries deemed hostile. These measures are designed to prevent sensitive technologies from falling into the hands of potential adversaries, but they also create significant barriers for international trade and collaboration. For NVIDIA, these export bans can impact their bottom line, limiting their market reach and potentially reducing revenue from international sales. The result is a fragmented global landscape where technological advancements are closely guarded and fiercely contested. As the AI hardware race intensifies, the question remains, is NVIDIA's AI dominance truly over? While recent challenges have cast doubt on its unshakable market position, the reality is far more complex. The emergence of DeepSeek R1 and Cerebras systems has undoubtedly shaken NVIDIA's monopoly on AI hardware. The AI industry is recognizing that algorithmic efficiency, model optimization, and specialized processors can often outperform brute force computational power. DeepSeek R1's success, achieved with fewer resources and alternative GPUs, is proof that NVIDIA's GPU-first approach is no longer the only viable option for AI innovation. However, despite these challenges, NVIDIA's resilience and adaptability remain undeniable. While its stock faced turbulence in early 2025, the company quickly rebounded as demand for its GPUs remained high in cloud computing, research, and enterprise AI applications. Competitors may be disrupting certain areas of AI hardware, but NVIDIA's ecosystem, strategic investments, and partnerships with cloud providers keep it firmly entrenched as a dominant force. Moreover, geopolitical factors continue to shape the AI hardware industry. US export controls on AI chips aimed at limiting China's technological advancements have had unintended consequences. By restricting access to high-end NVIDIA GPUs, these policies have encouraged Chinese firms to develop their own alternatives, creating new competitors in the AI race. While NVIDIA still commands an overwhelming share of the high-performance AI computing market, it must navigate an increasingly fragmented and politically charged landscape. The road ahead is filled with challenges, but NVIDIA's story is far from over. The company's ability to adapt to an evolving AI hardware ecosystem, innovate beyond GPUs, and solidify its software dominance will determine its place in the future of artificial intelligence. NVIDIA's AI dominance is being tested, but whether it will fade or evolve remains to be seen. One thing is certain, the AI hardware race is far from settled.
Section 7. Navigating the Crossroads. NVIDIA's strategic pivot and the path forward. Faced with these challenges, NVIDIA finds itself at a crossroads. The company can no longer rely solely on its dominance in GPUs. A strategic pivot is required to navigate the rapidly evolving AI hardware landscape. NVIDIA is not standing still, however. The company is making significant investments in new technologies and markets. One area of focus is the development of AI-specific chips. NVIDIA is leveraging its expertise in chip design and software to create processors optimized for specific AI workloads. These chips will compete directly with offerings from Google, Amazon, and other emerging players. Another key area of investment is robotics. NVIDIA sees robotics as a major growth driver for AI hardware. The company is developing platforms and partnerships to power the next generation of intelligent robots. This includes everything from industrial robots to self-driving cars and even humanoid robots.
As NVIDIA charts its path forward, the future of AI hardware hangs in a delicate balance. The company's strategic pivot is not just about maintaining dominance, it's about reimagining what's possible in the realm of artificial intelligence. By embracing diversification and innovation, NVIDIA aims to lead the next wave of AI advancements. The road ahead is filled with both opportunities and challenges. As AI continues to permeate every aspect of our lives, from healthcare to autonomous vehicles, the demand for specialized, efficient, and powerful computing solutions will only grow. NVIDIA's commitment to AI-specific chips, robotics, and a robust software ecosystem positions it uniquely to meet these demands. But it's not just about hardware and software, it's about the broader vision of how AI can transform our world. NVIDIA's investments in next-gen technologies and partnerships reflect a forward-thinking approach that seeks to harness the full potential of artificial intelligence. As we look to the future, one thing is clear: NVIDIA's journey is far from over. The company's strategic moves today will shape the AI landscape of tomorrow, driving innovation and setting new benchmarks for what's possible. Whether it's through cutting-edge processors, intelligent robots, or groundbreaking AI applications, NVIDIA is poised to remain at the forefront of the AI revolution. In this ever-evolving landscape, the only constant is change. And as NVIDIA continues to adapt and innovate, the future of AI hardware looks brighter than ever. Join us as we watch this exciting journey unfold, where the boundaries of technology are pushed and the possibilities are limitless. Stay tuned for more insights and updates on the fascinating world of AI and the companies that are shaping its future.